morning, children. Let us study about article writing. Article writing is a very important question from the examination point of view. And in writing section, we come across this question on article writing. It is a long composition and 10 marks are allotted for article writing question. So let's go in detail about article writing. And first we'll have the introduction of the article writing. Reading newspapers over a cup of tea is a habit most of us have. So most of us read the newspapers. And what is the purpose? We want to know what is happening all around the world. We come to know about the news. At the same time, we also read articles. And these articles are based on some happenings all around the world. Some issues which are dealt in detail in the case of articles. Newspapers link us to the happenings of the world around us. So newspapers, they tell us what is happening all around the world. Thus a glance through the newspaper in the morning becomes vitally important. So in the morning when you go through the newspaper, definitely you will come to know what is happening all around the world. So sometimes reading a newspaper or magazine is a very effective way to pass time, especially when we are waiting for a train or plane. So when we are waiting for some vehicles, definitely we also go through the newspaper. So sometimes it becomes a good pastime. Now let's go in detail. What is an article? An article is a piece of prose which provides information about an incident. So it tells us about an incident, a place, an event, a person, or expresses views and arguments on a variety of topics. So in the case of an article, we find that it provides us information and it also provides us opinion of someone, view of someone, arguments on a variety of topics, and sometimes very convincing arguments by somebody. So articles facilitate direct conversation between the writer and the reader. The writers try to capture the attention of their readers and try to engage their minds through their plain pictures. So what does the writer do? By their attractive style of writing, they attract the attention of the readers. And that is why we find that some of the columnists are very popular. It's mainly because of their style of writing. Now let us see types of articles. So there are different types of articles. In addition to newspapers and magazine articles, there are scholarly works which are published in the form of articles in journals, magazines, periodicals and newspapers. So these are some of these articles written by scholars, or some of these are research works done in a particular field. But we are concerned with articles that are written for newspapers and magazines. So these two are very important for us. Articles written for newspapers and magazines. And we are going to concentrate on this because the questions in the board examination will be asked on articles in the newspapers and magazines. Now in the case of magazine articles, magazine normally have short articles made for the general public. So the articles are generally written in simple language. The scope of magazine articles depends upon the audience they cater to whom they are catering to whom they are addressing. So that is very important in the case of articles which are written in the magazine. Now in the case of newspapers, the focus of the newspaper articles is to report the facts. Now what happens? You will come across the news there and they are about some happenings somewhere. And in the case of articles, those issues, whatever things are there that are being discussed, those events are being discussed there. So in order to keep people up to date on hot issues and topics, these articles are published in the newspaper. The language is very simple and without technical terminology. So here remember that it is not written by somebody who is doing research, but it is written by somebody who is addressing the people in order to provide the information. So it is not meant to be a research paper, but it is meant to be an article which should be understood by each and everyone who reads that. So it is made for general public. So types of newspaper articles. Now news articles that we see, then these include local, national and international news. Major chunk of the newspaper articles belong to this category. Newspaper articles cater to a wider audience. Therefore, newspapers contain larger varieties of articles. Now feature articles. A feature may be the profile of a person, could be about an event or a movie preview. Feature articles are not considered as news stories. Opinionated pieces written on national or international issue are also considered feature articles. So we are seeing different types of articles. Then let us now analyze the structure of an article in detail. An article has the following parts. So in the case of an article, first of all is the title, which is very, very important. And that title has to be a very catchy title. The title appears at the top of a newspaper article because this title should be catchy. Why it should be catchy? Because it should attract the attention of the reader. The title should be eye-catching and it should summarize the theme. So the title should be written in a very brief manner. So it has to be in 3 or 4 words. Modern titles are typically written in an abbreviated style, omitting many elements of a complete sentence. So you should write in 3 or 4 words and you should be able to understand what this article is about. We should always keep in mind that it is the title which attracts a reader to an article. So somebody who wants to read a magazine, he will first see what are the titles. What are the titles there? What are the contents there? So therefore, you have to see that you write the catchy title for your article. Now byline. Byline is who is writing it. Now when we see from exemption point of view, the title is must, then byline. Byline, here the one who is writing that. Now byline gives the name and often the position of the author of the article. Byline is placed just below the heading. So whatever the heading or title you are writing, just below that you have to write the byline. Now remember, this is for the newspaper. So this is a news item which is in the newspaper, or here it's a teacher's tips make every fun. So here it's an article there. So here you will find that byline is written there. Now, first paragraph will be introductory paragraph. Now, the opening paragraph forms the introduction part of the article. It captures the attention of the reader and sums up the focus of the story. The tone of the article is set in the introductory paragraph. So, this paragraph is very important because in the case of this paragraph, you are introducing the subject. So, the tone is very important. See, here you can use a beautiful statement. You can use quotation, you can use slogan, you can use very catchy phrase because this is what will set the tone for the article. So therefore this introductory paragraph is very important. The reader, if he is not interested in this particular introductory paragraph, then naturally he will lose interest in next paragraph. So that he may skip reading this particular article. The introductory paragraph should take care of the 5 W's and 1 H, which means that it should contain the facts which can answer the questions who, what, where, when, why and how. Now in a feature article, the writer may choose to open the article in any number of ways using one or more of the following. So in the case of feature article, he may begin with an anecdote. So the introductory paragraph, it may begin with an anecdote, a shocking or astonishing statement that will definitely catch the attention of the reader, a generalization, so general statement, a pure information, description, quote, question. So you may start with anything, but remember that you have to attract the attention of the reader, and therefore it should not be very plain. Now let's go to the body of the article. The body of the article constitutes the elaboration of the title and provides all the necessary details of the topic. It should flow smoothly from the introduction. So after the introductory paragraph, whatever you are writing, you are going to give in details about all that, about the subject on which you are writing the article. The body of the article should preferably be divided into paragraphs to facilitate the understanding of the reader. Now first introduction of the theme, you have to introduce the theme there, then elucidation of the cause and effect, then last one will be conclusion. So why it has happened, what is the cause and what is going to be the impact of that you have to elucidate, to explain about all that, and ultimately you have to make concluding remark with conclusion. So the process of writing an article, let's go to the process of writing an article. First of all, the introduction, then the body and the conclusion. Now, tips for writing the article. Now, while writing an article, it is always advisable to carefully look into the facts. So, when you are writing an article, you have to see that you don't give wrong facts. Support the issue with instances, some examples you should give, newspaper reports, facts, survey reports. Remember, you are writing this article once the news is published there. So it's like an opinion you are expressing, your view you are expressing at that time. You should also provide the facts, survey reports. We should always use accurate, impressive, analytical and persuasive language while making suggestions. So the fluency, the organization of matter should be in the proper sequence. Then coherence. It should be coherent, it should be logical. So there should be logical connection between the ideas. So you have to link those ideas. Like one paragraph when you write, the second paragraph which comes, it should be linked. So ideas should flow naturally. The entire relevant matter should be properly organized and presented in appropriate manner. So when you begin with something, after that it should be substantiated with something. So you have to link up the second paragraph to the first paragraph, third paragraph to the second paragraph. So you have to write logically. So logical progression of the idea should be there. So some of the samples we are going to see now. Now remember here, what is written here? The title or heading, dominance of internet. Then byline. So here the format of an article is very important. On the top you will find the title or the heading. Then byline is written there. So this and then the content. So the format of article is very simple. First of all, what is required is heading. Then you have to write the byline. Byline is the one who is writing an article. The internet made a foray in our lives towards the end of the previous century, and today it has become an intrinsic part of our day-to-day life. So here it's an introductory paragraph. So many people have started to access the internet, that a new term netizen has become into being. So this will definitely create interest. So when you are writing this introductory paragraph, you have to see that it creates interest in the case of readers. In fact, the 21st century people cannot imagine their lives without the internet. So it has begun with a particular statement, and as you go on reading, here you will find the ideas developed. One can associate the words fast, convenient, accessible, etc. with the word internet, which has revolutionized the lives of mankind. Handwritten letters sealed in envelopes are replaced by emails. People no longer have to stand in long queues to buy railway or movie tickets. Office goers have quit carrying a paycheck back home and nothing is out of reach anymore. It has now become difficult to imagine a life without internet. Remember, whenever you are writing a paragraph, you should leave one line in between the paragraph. Now you are not expected to give the margin. So you are not leaving any margin here. So no need of, because tab is there, you are not using that. So since margin is not left, for every paragraph you have to leave one line. So this is the modern style that is being followed. However, this revolutionary breakthrough has its share of disadvantages too. People have now become dependent on computers and the internet to fulfill all their needs. Social networking has made people shun the need for physical company of another human being, as virtually everybody now remains connected. This dependence has brought with it a multitude of lifestyle disorders and psychological problems. What is lacking in our approach towards life is balance. We should be able to balance the usage of internet and social networking in such a way that it has minimal implications on our health. Now let's go to the second article now here. Global Warming by Samuel Murray. In today's world, many issues bother mankind, but the one that has taken the center stage is global warming. The recently concluded Earth Summit in Paris saw all nations participating and mulling over how this serious problem should be tackled. So here we find that they give the reference to what has happened. So recent news. And here, it's as a result of that, the article is written there to express his opinion about it. As we know, global warming is caused by excessive emission of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, etc., which trap the heat radiated by Earth, leading to a rise in the average global temperature. No wonder we have witnessed some of the hottest years in the recent past. People now have become more conscious and active. In fact, many awareness classes are held on a regular basis in universities and schools. Environmental studies as a subject is now widely taught across the world. All this has increased the awareness about the threat caused by global warming globally. Unless people voluntarily reduce the use of fossil fuels, the survival of Mother Earth is possible. Is impossible. If the environment is not protected, human race will perish within a short span of time. It's time to live sensibly and to make genuine collective efforts towards alleviating this problem. So now we have seen the concluding paragraph. Now let's go to the assignment now. Write an article for your school magazine justifying the need for strict laws to protect the women and children from abuses in our country. And in the exam, they usually ask to write an article on recent issues. So therefore, you should be familiar with the recent issues. So let's go to one more assignment. You are Maria George, a student of 12th grade, and you feel highly disturbed to see how the misuse of mobile phones has become rampant. Write an article on the negative impact of mobile phones in the lives of adolescents. Write the article in about 200 words. So now here we have already seen two samples of articles, and then after that you have been given assignments, you have been asked to write answers for these two questions. Remember, in the case of article writing, at first what is required? Heading. The heading should be short and brief, and it should convey what it is about. Secondly, the byline, which is very important. So the heading, that's title, and secondly byline, who is writing that article. By, after that you write the name. So it should be written just below the heading. Then after that, the content. So in the case of content, first paragraph will be introductory paragraph. There you are introducing the subject, and then second paragraph, that will be explanation of that, or you are going to give some examples there. So you are writing in detail about that particular subject. Then towards the end, you will have the conclusion or concluding remarks. So that will be the last paragraph. So you can have 4 to 5 paragraphs, or you can have minimum 3 paragraphs. Remember, there is no need to write thank you because you don't come across all that. So at the end, only the concluding paragraph will be there. Heading, byline, and minimum 3 paragraphs, 3 to 5 paragraphs you can write articles for the examination. And whenever you are moving to the next paragraph, so in between the paragraphs, you should leave one line. There is no need to leave the margin. Keep these things in mind and try to write a very attractive, very catchy heading. Then the first paragraph, it has to be very eye-catching, so that the reader develops interest in reading the article. Thank you. Goodbye.